Okay. I think I'm live. Yeah. Oh, hey Taiga, you're already here. Yeah, I have no idea what this game is about. Oh, cool, I get some customization. Neat. Wait, how do I... Oh, right, there's a keyboard. Face. How's it going, Taiga? Hope you're doing alright. Sorry about your ankle. These are all kinda... What do the ladies look like? Okay, yeah, that's way better. I guess that one. That one, for sure. Hi, Omori. Good night, Omori. Yeah, it's been 11 years since 2014. We're both old. Enemies do less damage. Balanced. I think I'll go easy. I'm just here casually.
I doubt I shall ever forget the strange series of events that led to my meeting young Vulcan. The peoples of the world had been fearfully whispering about the Ice Lords for the past 10 years, though of course, they had been present long before then. The Deadwalker army, an endless horde of undead creatures under the Ice Lord's command, swept down from the mountains in the north, annihilating all resistance on the continent. Each battle only served to swell their ranks with the defeated dead, and the bloodless world seemed ready to sink into an endless ice age, where there would be no place for the living.
Okay, I'm beginning to see the similarities that you mentioned.
Still tried to stand against the invaders. The elves, who had hitherto remained neutral, and the red scribes, a small group of scholars who believed their knowledge might be able to tip the scales. The scribes had recently engaged the services of a group of mercenaries known as the Freeborn Blades, a renowned company who would become even more so after these events. The Blades were to protect them while they performed a ritual which was intended to change the course of the war.
Aw, sorry. I'll definitely be streaming more of it. The music is really pretty.
Great scouts. You could smell them from 50 yards away. Here we go. And the captain wanted me to stay and set up camp. I didn't join the Freeborn Blades to stack pots and dig latrines.
I really hope there's a combat tutorial.
But he knows that. He knows it. And he knows his powder master just hates hanging around. Setting up camp. Now that's what I call being useful.
Alright. I hope work goes smoothly. See you later, Taiga.
I honestly believe we'd stay out of this damn war till the end. Well, looks like the end just showed up. The Ice Lords have really done it this time. All of Vertiel is on the brink. Nothing is going to stop the Deadwalkers. Soon there won't be a town left to fall back to. Or even a tavern where you can spend your pay.
They don't have a chopped up model of the enemy, so they hand the camera away from it.
Stinking tide. Even if it were possible. Let's hope our beloved employers can deliver on their promises. Their famous ritual thing doesn't pan out. We're gonna be left standing here with our asses in our hands.
I've never heard that expression before.
Bunch of chatty priests playing sorcerer's apprentice against 7 immortal mages? Sounds great. Anyhow, you have to fight fire with fire. So they say. Damn it. They're already here. I better warn the others. Fast.
Okay, I can move around. Okay. So that's heavy attack. Or this is regular attack. And this is heavy attack. Okay. Raw metal just on the ground? Okay. You have found ingredients. They will come in handy for upgrading your pieces of equipment or making consumable items. Got it. Wait, why is my camera inverted? Hang on, I gotta fix that immediately. That's gonna bug me. Wait, can I not change the X-axis on the camera? Oh no. Okay, just gonna have to work with that. Ooh. That might be my fault. I'm playing this with a PS4 controller.
Enjoy your stroll? Get over here and tell me about it. By the looks of you, I'm guessing it wasn't just a quiet stroll. So, what did you see?
The Deadwalkers are already close. I got one of their scouts.
Gods damn it, Vulcan! I've told you 100 times. Recon means observing and reporting, not charging in and fighting without thinking.
I didn't want to alert all of the others before we were ready for them.
But what if they'd have killed you? Then you wouldn't have been able to alert us before they were ready to attack us. Think for a second. God's blood. We have to get ready for them. Now that you've finally got your arse back over here, you can prepare some traps. Get Peeler to help you place them around the temple. That'll give us some time, and we'll hear them coming.
Yes, sir, Captain.
And if you have questions, you know where to find me.
Okay. I like how it lets you pick your name, but they still call the character Vulcan.
3 months without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
Craft 10 explosive traps. Go into the bag menu. Oh, okay, that's what the D-pad is for. Hang on, is it frozen? It won't let me off this screen. Oh no. Here, let me see if I can fix this. Okay, let me try. We'll be right back. There we go. Let me try that again. I might just have to do this with keyboard and mouse controls. That might work better. Focus. Continue. Hopefully I didn't lose too much progress. Okay, yeah, having the camera bounded to the mouse is way
3
smoother.
months without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
Oh yeah, you can tell this is like an
I
Xbox
heard
port.
those red scribes can go for days without eating. Seems they live on.
Now, is it going to get stuck here every single time? It might. It just might. So, maybe I just don't open that chest. Maybe that's the solution here. First of all, let me look at what the controls are. Okay, maybe that'll fix it. Also, let me see what the controls are. Continue. Okay. So maybe I just don't open that chest. Guard break dodge is Q. Attack. Okay, attack and circular attack. Parry is... There's a parry? Oh no. I suck at parrying. In every game, I suck at parrying. There's combat stances. Oh, this is way more complicated than I thought it was gonna be. There's stealth? Display the journal, display inventory. Okay, let's see. Default sword, dual weapons, crossbow. Cool. Now, I don't want to open the box, but I might have to.
3 months without a chance to spend my pay. I'm sick of this goddamn war.
This guy and his 4 clones are having a talk about their job. Okay, let's try this again. Open. Okay, the issue is that it expects me to be using an Xbox controller, and I was not using an Xbox controller. Okay.
That should do it. I'll give all these to Peeler. We'll figure it out.
Buffalo.
Everything okay, Buffalo?
Yeah, I wish those goddamn mobile corpses would just attack. I hate all this hanging around.
Aren't you afraid of the Dead Walkers? What'd you think of the Scribes? Why did the Scribes want to come here? They say you can't be killed. Okay.
They say you can't be killed. Is that true?
Sometimes you're so gullible it's almost charming. That's just a story they tell to new recruits.
Maybe. You've been in the Blades a hell of a long time, and you're still in one piece.
That doesn't mean anything. Sure, I've been lucky. I can handle myself, and I guess I'm smart enough to know when to fall back. So, sure, I ain't bought it yet, but my turn will come.
Why did the Scribes want to come
Do you have
here?
any clue why the Scribes wanted to gather here?
I don't know. At least we can be sure of one thing. It wasn't for the beautiful scenery. I heard them mumbling about an invoking chamber. That's what they came here to find. I guess it must be important to them.
Right off the bat, I don't trust these Scribes.
What do you think of our employers?
You know very well it's not up to us to decide, but I think they're a bunch of scrotums. They're convinced they can win this war with a few books. And while they're busy doing their stupid research, we have to watch their asses. But that's the job. It's not like we had any choice.
Aren't you afraid of the Dead
You don't
Walkers?
seem too upset that the Dead Walkers are coming for us.
It's not the first time we've faced the Dead Walkers, and considering what's going on, we knew that one day, sooner or later, we'd have to deal with their main force. It's not like there are a lot of us to stand against them. I just hope we can put up a good fight before they kill us.
See you later.
Okay. Peel.
Hey, Peeler, give me a hand, will you?
Do they
Gotta
call him
prepare
that
the
because his
area
face
before it
looks
gets
like a peeled
overwhelmed
potato?
with walking corpses. We need a little something to welcome our Deadwalker friends. Booby trap all the access points. And try not to blow yourself up.
Don't sweat it, I can handle it.
I'm not kidding. If you lose an arm, I'm the one who will get shit about it.
Trap the accesses to the temple? We just told him to do it. Why am I doing it? Okay, cool. Is there a stamina bar? No, doesn't look like it. Tab or delete? Okay. Oh, hey, somebody lost an arm.
The hodlers are here! Now!
Drive
Combat?
them back. We must hold the Esplanade. Oh, shite. Here come more of them.
How do I... Oh, okay, that's how I guard. How do I change stances, though? I'm sure it told me. Oh, I thought they had bombs for a second. That's their shields. Q, got it. Okay, I am learning. Does this have limited ammo? If not, I'm using it for everything. Lock or unlock from an adversary. Got it. Ah, there is limited ammo. Damn, I wasted it. I didn't mean to do that, actually, but okay. That's just a... That's a skeleton. How is it alive? I mean, it's not alive, but, like, how is it moving? What? Tutorial boss time already?
Fall back! Everybody to the temple! No!
Yeah, okay, they're not making us fight that good. I'm gonna have to fight that thing at some point, obviously. Use F to display the different types of map and select the one that suits me. I don't think you can stab a ghost. We're gonna stab a ghost. Sometimes I'll go to hit Q and then I'll accidentally hit the trap button.
Meant to be guarding their invoking chamber.
I think the unkillable buffalo is about to not live up to his rumors.
I'll give you butt, Captain.
In fact, I think all these guys are pretty doomed.
Coming or what?
Hang on, that's Buffalo. There's other stuff on my map, though, that seems worth checking out. What the... Okay. These are a lot slower than I thought they would be. Yeah, I hit the wrong button again. Yep, I'm just gonna switch back to the sword. They're about the same speed, so it makes more sense to use the sword. Maybe I should have talked to Buffalo. Being stealthy? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be stealthy by walking away from here. Materials.
Is everything okay, Buffalo?
As long as I can hear them mumbling, everything is okay. One of those dead things managed to get as far as here, but I killed it before it could interrupt them.
That's good news. The captain's holding the front entry. Hawk's on the west wing. I got the east. Got any idea where Peeler is?
I think I saw him over on the east side. You should find him if you head over there.
Thanks.
Okay.
Hope he's still in one piece.
So it gave me the objective to do that after I didn't talk to him.
Just came across some specters. Those things can go straight through walls. Might get in there without asking you first.
Is that so?
Whether or not I talk to him, it still tells me to go find Peeler. I think that's interesting. Might be for speedrunners. You know what? Yeah, this game, every choice that you make matters, so there's probably a lot of replay value, and I'm going completely backwards. Alright, I'm supposed to be sneaky. Ooh, sneaky, sneaky. Oh, can I make stuff? No. It says crossbow bolts, plural, but then it says that I have one. Not enough materials. I make health potions out of tainted blood and nothing else. Just clearing all these notifications. Heart dust. Ah. Okay. Q. And hit him. And he did. Give me that. Ooh, I leveled up. Warrior or Ranger? Okay, the Ranger style is the two swords, and the Warrior is the single sword. Warrior seems better, honestly. Ranger would be cooler if the two blades were faster. Heavy weapons mastery. Vitality. Violence. Yeah, I'll learn violence. Hell yeah. How many points? Oh, I have one more point. Should I put points in the other skill tree? Okay, you can increase your attack speed with the daggers. Chance of superhuman dodge. Enemies can no longer see your light. Cancels the stealth penalty. I think I'll stick with the warrior skill tree. Health regeneration. Okay, that's what I'm going with. You can upgrade every piece of gear you own in the equipment menu. Be sure to keep the components that could be useful. Can I do that now? Ooh, cleaver. Moon Guard. Increases physical damage, increases ability to interrupt. I can't make those two. I think I'll pick the Moon Guard. Increases ability to interrupt. Increases the chance of a critical hit. That one. Yeah. That's all I got for now. Got the feat practical. And that's it. I should have snuck up on him. I think I successfully parried. Hang on, there is an archer over there. Accidentally set down one of those traps. Let me just get a step on it. Yep. I broke its shield. That's pretty cool. That's probably bad. Oh, that's that giant thing that's outside stomping around. Check the east wing, complete. So I think when it goes slow-mo like that, it's a critical. Ah. I think at some point I definitely do get more characters in my party, but not right now. Oh, what fresh hell is this? thought if I timed that right, it would work, but it did not. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'm getting the timing down. Oh, shit. I never found Peeler, did I? Give me all this stuff. Get to the scribes in the invoking chamber. Yeah, I'm sure they're not summoning anything worse than what we're already dealing with. Wizards in a video game would never do that. Okay, let me see. Charging time for assault. Damage from heavy weapons increased. Parries attacks from the side? Maybe. Damage from heavy weapons increased. Points remaining 1. Yeah, I guess I'll upgrade the parry as well. And I have 1 feat. Additional weight before overload plus 50. Maximum health increases. Mule. I will be the best loot goblin ever.
This position is lost. Retreat! Everyone fall back to the invoking room, and fast!
Wait, where's Peeler, though? I was supposed to find that guy. Holy shit. At least the skeletons are frail, as they ought to be. Oh, one of these guys again. Okay, that's a guard breaker. Come on. Hang on, those chests that I'm opening have dead guys in them. Ah. Okay, I interrupted him. Back to the invoking room. Only good things can happen from this.
Concentrate. We almost have it. Well, now, that must be the 5th time I heard him say that. This stupid ritual is taking too goddamn long. Oh, shit. Here come the hobblers.
all right?
I'm fine. Worry about those dead walkers.
Okay, she's a mage.
Hey, are you hurt, Buffalo?
For now, we just have to kill those crowds.
Got it, Sergeant. I'll keep the hobblers busy.
Archer. Alright, leveled up again. Oh wow, they are doing no damage.
Something is wrong. The catalyzer shouldn't do that.
Okay. Did I just get cool fire powers? Oh no. Well, the magician lady is obviously not gonna die. She's clearly like one of the main characters. She has a unique design and everything.
Stay away from my daughter.
He listened? Why would he listen?
Let thy weakness be our downfall.
Okay, I'm literally possessed by a demon. Kind of like Kazan, the first Berserker, a little bit. Okay, cool. Oh boy, here we go. I can now use the powers of flame from the tactical menu. Use Orb of Fire with 3, use Burning Weapon with 4. I probably should have locked on first, huh? Get your ankles broke. Okay, that's what the magic bar is for. Right, I'm locked onto to its ankle, which means it wasn't letting me hit the archer. Okay, do I have health potions? First of all, Pyromancer, yes. All my points are going into Pyromancy. Tough, acquire. Health potion and a mana potion. Okay, I don't have enough ingredients, but I have one. Okay, shit. Tab. Oh, okay. Give me that. insufficient... It still says ammo? Oh no, I just hit the wrong button. Wait, did it regenerate its limbs, or do I have to attack its limbs multiple times? Okay. Now stab it in the face. Perfect. Crispy. Everybody lived. So are we gonna talk about what just happened?
What just... did I... How did I do that? Hey, Captain! I think it's time we talked about a promotion.
We don't have time for this, Vulcan. We need to move out before the rest of them get here.
The passes are probably crawling with them already.
There's a passage to the other side of the mountain. It will lead us to the swamp.
The swamp? That sounds fun. Hey, did anybody see what I just did to that huge fucking monster? I mean, seriously, I fried that thing. I saved our asses and you're all just, hey, what's for lunch?
I was thinking that.
Shut it, Vulcan.
I was literally thinking that. Well, shit. Oh, Chappie's playing Minecraft. I think. They could be playing Boy Kisser again. It happens to be their favorite game.
Thou didst flee.
What the...
Thou didst hold the power to face the necromancers, yet thou didst flee.
I had no choice.
No choice. Hast thou even thought of choosing? Thou art fled like a thief, and hast left me, a shadow of myself, trapped here in this dark prison.
I did not create this situation. I am not even sure I understand what has happened.
The hour for questions is past. Thou must act. It is I who will suffer for thy cowardice. I who will pay for thine fault. I who will face extinction. And if I must die, if the flame is extinguished, our world will die as well.
Okay, so this thing's appearance is clearly based on the character options that I
am in
picked.
a war against these necromancers, and at last, I have the power to fight them.
What dost thou hope to accomplish in this ridiculous human shell? As it is now, it is useless to us. The flame is not a toy for mewling infants. It exists to reign. Its power must not be stolen from thee. We must reconquer the world heart as swiftly as we may.
Hey, Vulcan, enough of your daydreaming. Move your ass, huh?
Buffalo?
Supposedly every choice that you make matters in this game, so I wonder which of my choices that I've made so far have been important.
Pull your finger out.
Huh? Yeah, I hear you. My head feels like a bomb went off in it.
Well, Shake it off. We're still not at the end of this stinking swamp, and I'm not gonna carry you all the way to the village.
By the way, how come Hawk isn't the one here with me? He's the lead scout. I always go with him.
Hawk is covering the back of the line, so this time, I'm the one who goes with you. You'll get over it.
Keeping watch on me? Fine with me, let's go. Keeping watch on me?
Why do I get the feeling I'm under surveillance?
You think nobody noticed your little stunt at the temple? Damn right we're watching you. Now shut your trap and keep an eye on our perimeter, while I keep an eye on you.
And while the captain has a nice chat about me with the Red Scribes.
It'll be a lot easier to talk to those two-faced snakes without you hanging around. Don't worry about it. He'll tell you what you need to know. And if he doesn't tell you, then I will.
Thanks, Sarge.
Let's get moving before everybody catches up.
You lot are about as discreet as a herd of hunchbacks.
Oh, it's an
I
elf.
thought that elves were supposed to have superior eyesight. Do we look like stiffs to you, dickhead?
Not yet. But with an arrow sticking out of your throat, I'm certain that even a chatterbox like you could do a passable impression.
And you'd be the next one down.
Possibly. Perhaps I should aim for the largest target first.
Not if you want to keep both your balls.
What have we here? Buffalo in person. Well, that's a good sign.
Did he not recognize him until he spoke?
What's going on here? Who's the scrag with the pointy ears?
Thanks for noticing. I try to keep them sharp. I am called Relmar, and I gather the red-faced fat belly with the filthy beard is none other than the famous Elric, leader of the Freeborn Blades.
They call me the captain.
All the Freeborn Blades call you Captain Elric. I have no doubt that they do. As for me, I've never had much interest in titles or in military protocol. I judge people by their deeds.
He didn't get to be the captain by accident. Keep that up and you'll never judge anyone again. What are you doing here?
And what are you doing down in the swamps, besides threatening honest mercenaries?
Looking for you.
Honest mercenaries?
I began by
Is there
searching for the
such
Red
thing?
Scribes. Prince Arundel is wounded. We had to withdraw to Valvanor, where I learned that you were expected. I just wanted to make sure you found your way there.
By threatening
This is
us.
not my first walk in the wilds, arswipe. As you can see, I'm on the right path, and we've nearly reached our destination.
Captain, those creatures I told you about this morning are gathering nearby.
Dude sounds kind of like
They're
Sean
probably getting
Connery.
ready to attack us.
Ah, well those are called chrysalids. They wait until they have gathered enough numbers, and then they overwhelm you. And it would seem your little group is attracting a whole swarm to the village.
Well, we'll give them a welcome.
Actually, in spite of themselves, these creatures do an excellent job of keeping dead walker scouts away without raising any suspicions. If we allow them to gather here and then massacre them, I fear we'll be moving their territory a bit too close to Valvanor, which will lead to our being discovered sooner or later. I suggest we send 1 or 2 men back. This will keep them separated and occupied, while the rest make it to the village. I'm ready to volunteer, if you fear I might try and slip away. I know the area well.
Sounds like a plan to me. Vulcan, you're on it.
I want to go too. The animals and plants in this swamp are extraordinary. And the venom of these chrysalids seems very interesting. I'd love to get a chance to observe them more closely.
Sybil, that is out of the question. Have you lost your mind? It's too dangerous.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick Sybil. She seems way cooler.
Come on, let her off the leash. It'll be good for her. I promise I'll bring her back in one piece.
Vulcan, rule number 2.
We'll see you at the village.
Sybil!
See you later.
What's rule number 2? Is it don't make out with the cool magician lady? Because I'm pretty sure you can, like, court people in this game. And she definitely seems like the type to be courtable. in a video game. Because she has a unique design. Costed magic to cast the spell. Invokes 4 Guardian Flames. Okay. Yeah, definitely leaning heavily into pyromancy. Can I take points away that I've already spent? Nope, I cannot respec.
They're all around us. I have to make some notes.
Nerd. Holy crap, I'm taking so much I died!
They're all around us.
Oh, it reset my level progress. Oh, feats. I don't have enough points for anything. Right, I have potions, too. I need to use some of those. If Sybil dies, is it game over, too? I am leveling up very fast. Points remaining 2. Yeah, let me upgrade Fireball. And I should probably actually... I guess I'll put a little bit of points into Warrior just because I am hitting a lot of things with my sword. Health regeneration seems good. Hang on, can I craft stuff? No. Yes. But why would I have crossbow bolts when I can have fireballs? I guess they are easy to make. Does she heal automatically, by the way, or do I have to take care of that myself?
This swamp is teeming with life. I can't wait to discover all the species that live here. There is so much to be learned.
Go to exotic locations. See new and interesting creatures. Kill them.
But I sense there is something else.
Raw metal and gemstones, that's neat. Oh my god. Getting ingredients for health potions, that's good.
Hawk told me a lot about you.
Really? He's normally not much of a talker. You torture him or something?
has a lot of respect for you.
She's so muffled. Press X to activate stealth. I don't wanna be stealthy. Oh. How necessary is stealth to beat this game? Hopefully not very. Yeah, okay, so that is one crossbow bolt. That is not... One is not a set. Oh, cool. She has recovery. Oh. Oh, I can talk to her.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I have some questions for
I'd
you.
like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Holy shit, this is a lot of stuff.
So then, any result from the study of all these creatures of the swamps?
I have discovered a few things about the small chrysalids. They are much faster, but it seems that they can only attack from close up, using their pinchers. I also noticed that the medium-sized chrysalids were slower than small ones, but they, however, can fire tiny projectiles.
Are you that guy's daughter? You know, the guy that you obviously called father in a cutscene?
So, Aeolus is your father?
Yes. And yes, he is the leader of the Red Scribes.
How handy for you.
So are you guys trying to
You are
summon
so
demons or what?
predictable. Daddy's little girl can do whatever she wants, right? Don't fool yourself. I'm endlessly having to prove myself more than any other scribe. My father doesn't treat me better than the others, and I expect no less from him.
Well, at least that explains why you look like you just stepped out of a library. I guess he supports and encourages you?
Yes, of course. But I'm big enough to make my own choices. Knowledge fascinates me, and I suppose it would have been like that whoever my father was.
So are you guys summoning demons
Can
or
you
what?
tell me more about your order?
Of course. The Red Scribes are an order of sages. Our quest is to find the answers to all the great mysteries of this world.
And so you know about magic?
We study magic from an essentially theoretical viewpoint, but we're not an order of magicians. Even though some of us practice healing magic, but we have nothing to do with the destructive power magic used by the Lords of the Frozen Shadows. And we know very little about that domain, unfortunately.
I see. But that doesn't mean you can't research it, huh?
Obviously, especially now. Any knowledge which would help us turn this war around would be helpful. But according to our archives, we were already studying magic more than 5 centuries ago.
Oh, really?
What are the Ice Lords?
What do you know about the Ice Lords?
As much as it is possible to know without having met them. In some ways, they're quite fascinating, even though the term might seem inappropriate.
How do we kill them?
Perfect. So how do we kill him?
If I knew that, do you think I would keep it to myself? But I can tell you this, we do believe it's possible. We know that there are 7 lords. Black Storm, Lady Crystal, Marshal Winters, the White Lady, Lord Blackfrost, the Chiller, and the Ice Duchess.
The Chiller?
Everybody knows that. We've had our asses kicked by them often enough.
One of these things is not like the
But in
others.
the past, there were more of them. Some scrolls talk of 9 or a dozen, even if 30 lords. Of course it's confusing, and I doubt they would have freely given the information of how to kill one of them. But you can bet that some of them have died. We just have to discover how.
Where are they from?
Where do they come from?
Most people believe that the lords appeared recently, at the beginning of the war. But I have found certain scrolls that lead me to believe they have been around more than 300 years. They are originally from a region far to the north of Vertiel. For a long time, they remained there. The beginning of their conquest is quite recent. We all think that the war started 10 years ago, but in fact, it is much longer, maybe even the last century. It took them a long time to escape from their region of origin. The dwarf kingdoms were in their way, and they put up a fight.
You had me going there for a moment. I'm sorry, but dwarves? Save it for the kids.
So
you're
elves
wrong.
exist, but
The
dwarfs are too
did
far-fetched
exist.
for you?
The Ice Lords exterminated them.
Right. And I bet they also massacred all those poor dragons and goblins?
You know that dragons and goblins don't exist? You're impossible.
Why is there a dragon in some of the loading screens, then?
Listen, do they have any weaknesses that we could exploit?
Not that I know of. All of the Ice Lords are powerful sorcerers. They are far more powerful than all the other magicians. They have an unlimited army. If they have a weakness, it's not that.
But in spite of all this, you think there is a weakness?
I do. We often imagine the Ice Lords as a vast megalithic power. But that's not true. In fact, they desperately hunger for power. Just because they pooled their powers to create the Deadwalker army doesn't mean they like each other. Their balance of power is precarious. As soon as they are done with destroying Vertiel, they'll probably start killing each other.
Okay.
Sure, but that doesn't help us much if we have to wait until they're done.
Perhaps there is a way to stir up the tensions between them. Even if for the moment, I can't think how.
Let's change the subject.
Holy crap. God. What happened to the temple?
Do you know what happened to me in the temple?
I'm still searching for an explanation. Something must have gone wrong during the ritual.
But what was the damn ritual supposed to do?
Summon a
The Red
demon.
Scribes have always had quite limited magical skills. I believe that the ritual was meant to increase their magical powers to try and find a way of combating the Ice Lords.
You believe that?
But instead of channeling pure energy into each of the scribes, the ritual called forth a conscience that settled in you.
Your father called it a demon. How come I got stuck with it?
A demon? That reminds me of the old
Wait,
text,
when did he say that?
but I couldn't say if that's what it is. You were standing right there, so that force flowed into you. It could have been my father, or any of us, I guess.
Well, that's just great. Now what do I do?
I would dearly like to help you. But even though I have searched through all the texts I have here, I can find no reference to anything like this experience of yours, at least for now. But until we have found out more, you must try to fight against this thing. Do not allow it to get comfortable. We don't know what its intentions are, or how powerful it is.
But it gives me cool-ass fire powers. What's the World Heart?
What can you tell me about the World Heart?
Many of the people on Vertiel believe that the World Heart is just a myth. There are many different beliefs from one region to another, but most of them have more in common than not.
The World Heart is where life and prosperity are born. Yeah, I already heard that crap.
If we were to imagine Vertiel as a living being, the World Heart is exactly what it sounds like, the heart of the world. It's what keeps the world alive. It beats, and Vertiel lives from its energy. If you wish, I can try to learn more about it. Come back and see me in a few days.
Combat
We
style.
need to talk about your combat style.
What do you want me to do?
Ooh. Try to be more offensive.
You can't only defend yourself. You've got to go out there and hit your enemies.
I will do what I can, but it's not really my specialty.
Okay, let's move on. That was a lot of info. Holy shit. I have to use fire to kill this thing? What do you mean open? It's a tree stump. Okay. Oh, more spiders. How could I miss? I was locked on. Oh, shit. Okay, so you don't actually pause. You kind of go into slow motion. Very cool. Oh, what the hell? Okay. Speed up the amount of time it takes to cast that spell. Upgrade that. Feats. Okay, let's see. Energetic. Maximum magic increases. Earn even more experience when you kill an enemy. Yes. I don't think I'm supposed to be here yet. Oh, gotta pick up that stuff.
I hear they call you Vulcan? What is it?
Because it's my name?
Look, all us freeborn blades have a nickname. We need to pass them on. And whatever we were before doesn't matter in the company.
So what do you do now then?
I blow things up. Stuff like that.
Holy crap, the targeting on that is awful. These things are fighting each other.
It's amazing you have no record of that.
Is that the captain?
Hey, this guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
I'm out of mana potions. I think I need to change the way my buttons are mapped. I think I can map my other skills to shortcuts. Yeah, because the shortcuts that I have now are default. I remember them mentioning that specifically.
examination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task.
Oh, this is the guy who speaks in third
If he can
person.
trust the rumors that he hears around the village. He has before him one called Vulcan. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are...
The knight is called Randall, last survivor of the Order of the Ember Knights, and now protector of Valvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
Can I not talk to this guy?
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Why does this guy talk in the third person? Is it a regional thing? Health regain, nice. Acquire, energetic.
This is Valvenor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
This is a very large inn, considering the size of the village. There must have been many visitors before the war.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real
Why are
bed
you
tonight.
standing so far away? Yeah, why do you talk like that?
How come you talk that way? Always in the third person.
The way people speak is different from one place to another, and I am from another place.
Makes sense. Okay, that
Knight's
tracks.
people are a warrior tribe from Alganda, and he is proud of them.
Where can I find the steward?
As the knight said, the steward is in the old inn, the big building in the middle of the village.
What does the steward want with me?
The captain has offered the services of the freeborn blades to the steward. The steward must have orders for the mercenary.
Shit. I'm gonna get stuck being this guy's errand girl. Fuck. I knew I should have come with the rest of the company. What can you tell me about this backwater town?
This village is a modest one, and its reserves are almost gone. Its only strength is its isolation in these swamps, but that is also its greatest weakness.
I already figured it was some kind of shithole.
That the refugees and the villagers must live together is difficult, and the situation is worsened by there not being enough food.
Got it.
The swamp offers protection against the Deadwalkers, but it also harbors many dangers. Its creatures often attack the village. When the knight and the elf are not there to defend the walls, the watch often leave them unguarded. Shameless.
I'm going.
Oh, okay, so it's nighttime. Activate or deactivate your light using L. Enemies can see me more easily when it's on. Okay, so it's not like a lamp, it's like literally a glow that I'm emitting. Hey guys, I know you're on the outs and your village doesn't have enough resources, but do you mind if I just run around and steal from you? I hope they're not tracking my karma. The music is nice. Hello?
A good day to you, soldier. I do believe that today is your lucky day.
Why is that? What are you gonna try to sell me?
Really? Well then, what are you gonna try to sell me?
Sell? Oh, now you're trying to make me feel bad. No, unfortunately I have nothing left to sell. Other than some first-hand information that will surely be of use to you.
Information? What information?
Hey, you know what? Some kind of reward would be appreciated. It's just that with the war, we have so little left.
Okay.
Here, take this. What do you got?
Apparently, the Red Scribes have found a way to win the war. They found someone capable of breathing fire, who's gonna burn up the Ice Lords just by looking at them.
Oh, that's me.
I don't believe it. You took my money for that? You fucking with me?
I swear, it's true. Please, we're starving.
I'll let it slide this time. But don't you ever try to rip me off again unless you want to start peeing in a bag.
What does that mean?
I wanted to ask you.
Do you know the steward?
Have you ever met the steward?
He came to see the refugees several times, but I never spoke to him. I got the impression he couldn't stand us. He's the boss and we're the little people, see?
Ah. Not too tough being a refugee? What kind of question is that? Things going okay with the guards?
How are things going with the guards?
Oh, we don't see them too much around here. They're basically here to guard the village. They don't give a shit about the refugees, so they keep their distance. And I hope for the steward's sake that he's not counting too much on them to keep him safe. I've seen lots of soldiers on the road, but as useless as them, never.
The life of a refugee can't be easy.
I've been a refugee for years. 5 to be exact. All these years on the road. And believe me, it's never easy.
I'm gonna turn my
This
lamp
village
on.
is a pretty
My
good
model
place.
might freak out for a second.
The healing house gives us food most of the time. And
Oh,
we're
never
safe.
mind. Thank you.
That's not bad.
Right, I'm
Right.
going.
I'm leaving.
There's another guy I can talk to around here. That's
Oh,
Buffalo.
there, powder woman. You still didn't manage to blow yourself up?
Pretty quiet around here, huh?
Yeah, too quiet for my taste. Do you really imagine the Deadwalkers are going to forget about this place just because this swamp is dangerous?
No, but it'll slow them down. Maybe we'll see them coming.
Ha! You can bet your ass they're already here. There's something in the air that stinks, and I don't mean the locals either.
Jeez.
I feel like the Ice Lords are watching us right now.
I have a few questions for you.
Nah.
See you later.
This guy's kind of boring, to be honest. I don't think he has anything of value to tell me. What is this? Oh, I can go to sleep. Should I? Oh, okay, that's just a thing that passes the time. Kinda like Skyrim. That's all there is in here? Okay. Why is it marked like it's a waypoint, then? Upgrading equip. Oh, hello.
Here we go. Another one of these hick refugees. There's nothing for you here.
Oh, he's an elf. I was gonna say, guy's awfully snooty for, like, a working class guy. Anybody ever confuse your head with an anvil?
Call me a hick one more time, and I'll be using your face as an anvil.
Let's all remain calm, shall we? Please forgive my error. With all this commotion and all the thankless tasks I find myself confronted with, I often find my attention to detail slips. So, what can I do for you?
Yeah, what is he
Show me
selling?
what you have for sale.
Gold. So vulgar to work with. So wonderful to own.
Impaler. Ooh, it's an axe. Pain. How much money do I have? 33. Shit. Good lord. Ooh, armor looked nice, though. Armor looked nice, though. Can I sell? Yeah, I'll sell that. And 4 of those. Wait, why can't I sell my starting equipment? Weird. Why would I want to cover up my awesome hairstyle? I'll buy that. And those. And can I afford these? Hell yeah. I guess I'll get that. And equip it. Wait. Oh, enemy information. Skeleton, Hobbler, Spewer, Spectre, Whipvine, Chrysalid, Impalers, Parasite, and Juggernaut. Mason, I don't think I've spoke to Morana. Swordsman's Boots, Legionary's Gauntlets, Elven Courius. There we go. Yeah, it won't let me sell these. But they're still in my inventory.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
Show me what you have for sale.
Okay, selling the stuff that I just unequipped. It won't let me sell my default gear. Wait, no, I'm stupid. There we go, I can sell it now. What? That's weird. That seems like a bug. Yep. Why did it take away my equipment? That was weird. I definitely equipped those. Okay. Oh, hang on. I can't sell my default equipment, but... Nope, I can't recycle it either. Damn. Oh, I sold the thing that I need to craft that. Okay. Well, I can craft more of these. I can craft one more of these. Okay. Don't hesitate to use the tactical menu in combat. It slows down the action considerably, giving you time to evaluate
It's our best
something.
defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvanor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers,
the arch of this dude's eyebrows do not match the shape of his forehead. It's like he had to shave them to look that way.
Abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendil was completely beyond her skills.
You guys had a prince?
There is this beast story. Doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough! You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, waving your limbs like fish taken from the water. Miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations.
I mean, honestly, he wasn't really complaining that much.
It is not she who speaks.
All doth fall to ruin about you, yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry.
So we need to kill the heart of the world.
The only chance to cleanse what your own hath corrupted is to go to the world heart and liberate it from its servitude.
Okay, that makes more sense.
The world heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Yeah, I think the millennia-old spirit probably knows more about history than this random magician.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know. It's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there. Still thinking what I was
Hey, Taiga.
saying.
This is not the first time you have felt
It's
this
pretty
presence
interesting so
manifest
far.
itself.
Combat is a little bit clunky, but
No.
I'm getting used to it. I like the
Then there's the
pyromancy.
temple. It's also in my dreams, I think.
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I've got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's you and your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
I definitely don't trust this guy. Like, dude was summoning a demon in the first place, and now he's all like, I have no idea what this thing is. Then what were you doing? Whatever, it's no big deal. Everybody's gonna be afraid of me. It means that you'll leave me the hell alone. It's no big deal.
What? Just because I said some weird shit? Believe me, it's not the first time that's happened.
Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill.
That's not what it
There's
told
not
me.
enough
It
space
said that I have to
inside
get
you for
stronger.
2 souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the world heart.
Yeah, this guy doesn't know what he's
Do not
talking about.
hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One at a time, huh? I'm gonna go take a walk.
Yeah, I don't trust Bald Magician Man. He's shady.
I am busy, mercenary. Go do what you're getting paid for.
If you're still going in a bit, you'll hop back in. Stupid services because of the storm. Ah, sorry. Buffalo? No, that's...
The order
Oh,
of
this
the
guy!
Freeborn Blades is of great repute, and the mercenary does honor to its name. The mercenary's powers are both astonishing and fascinating. The knight would like to duel with the mercenary, that he may judge the mercenary's strength.
Okay.
Sure. I never turned down a good fight. But maybe we should take it outside. We don't want to break everything in here, do we?
The knight is honored, and bows to his adversary's wisdom.
Wait for me here, Sybil. I won't be long.
It hopes that his adversary will not hold back her blows.
I'm pretty sure you don't want me using pyromancy. You know what? Okay. Hey, okay, he broke my guard, just like I can break other things' guard. I am bad at parrying. Damn. Wait, that counts as a game over? Duel my ass. Oh my god. Good lord, man. I don't think I was supposed to agree to do this. Let's fight the funny guy who speaks in the third person. It'll be easy. Ow, rude. Hey, let me get up, damn it. Let me get up.
Has never before battled an adversary with such power.
Whew, okay.
He believes that she could be that which is needed to change the course of this war.
You fight pretty good yourself.
I have to go. Where'd you learn?
Where'd you learn your moves? I can't believe you learned to fight like that in this backwater.
The knight has traveled far and fought many battles. He has only lived in this village for a short time.
What are you doing in the middle of these swamps when you could be making a difference on the battlefield?
He's protecting the little people?
The knight has fought a great many battles, but he feels he can be more useful protecting those who have nothing left.
Cool dude.
I have to go. I'm glad we could test each
Oh,
other's mettle.
bot.
It was fun.
Before his adversary rushes off to fight other battles, the knight has a question for her. He wishes to know if the freeborn blades would like him to join them.
Yes.
I'm not
What,
the one who
that
decides
person
to
just
join the
spawned
company,
in the background.
but
Who
I
the
can
hell
ask
was
the
that?
captain for you.
He has thought long on it and wishes it would be so.
Well, that's great. I'll ask him, but I can't promise you anything.
Okay. Combine ingredients. Right. It's the guy that makes armor and stuff. Oh, I'm supposed to talk to that? Wait, how do I... Oh. Whoa, put that away. How do I put this away? How do I put this away? I knew how to do it on the controller. I don't know how to do it. Okay. No. No. Ooh, better sword. Did I get that from fighting that guy? How do I stop having my weapons equipped? I just want to be normal. Okay, it's shift.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
Fucking mercenary, yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades. I got no time for ores.
You should. It might do you some good. You criticizing my ethics? We're all in the same shit.
We're all in the same boat. Mercenaries, refugees, useless guards. We're all fighting the Deadwalkers.
You mean until the Ice Lords make you a better offer, get lost, Oreblade?
Stupid wreck.
Shit. Yeah, I don't know how I'll live with myself if I don't have the random drunk guy's approval.
So, you have returned. What is your desire?
What about this
The
beast?
steward said there was a beast attacking the villagers.
This is what one hears, yes. Something is wandering through the swamps, devouring the reckless.
Oh, he's not really holding those.
The saddest part is that it's often the guards who end up lost, along with their equipment. Meanwhile, we are overrun with refugees who serve no useful purpose at all.
I'll be back.
That's an excellent idea.
Why is that still a waypoint, though? Hold on a minute. Wrong button. Actually, no, I gotta assign these. Okay, I'm gonna bind this to 1. I'm gonna bind this to 2. Now I've got all my pyromancy bound to shortcuts. Oh, hang on. Can I put my health potions on 5? Yeah, I can. And mana potions on 6. It's telling me I have to go that way, but it's also telling me to go this way. Oh, right. I gotta go to number 2 so I can recruit Randball.
Miss Vulcan, what brings you here?
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you.
Yes, Gwimbly? The beast.
I need the reports about this beast that attacked the villagers.
I fear I am unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villagers have vanished. One villager is at present in the doctor's care, following a supposed encounter with the said beast. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
Let's see. Healing house?
So what's the problem with the healing house?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supplies to the refugees and refuses to admit that she cannot help everyone. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock is running low. Unsurprisingly, the crowds outside are becoming restless. I believe they wish to continue handing out.
I think I've
our
heard
food
this voice
reserves
actor
as though
somewhere
they were
before.
Unlimited. This is not the case, and thus, it is not an option.
So, You want someone to put her down?
Why, I never suggested any such thing. I just wish she would see reason, for all our sakes.
Okay, the way he said that made it sound like he was in fact suggesting such thing.
I was merely answering your question.
You know your sentries are losers?
Your sentries. How can I put this? At first I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries.
Then why
Their
are you in
poor
charge?
results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you,
That was
however,
the drunk
that he is
guy
of a
who called us a whore for being a mercenary.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen. We'll talk again later.
I'm gonna steal from you. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yep, nothing else to see in this room. I'm kidding. Speak to that guy. Speak to this lady.
Sybil, can I talk to you?
Yes?
Oh, I can bring her with me.
I need your help. Come with me?
If you want.
How many party members can I have at a time?
Vulcan, you must help me. The prince is dying.
Oh, that's who that is.
Well, I'm happy to see that my talents as a doctor are finally being recognized.
There's no doubt an explosion would cure him of all his ills forever. But I was actually thinking about your connections with the Red Scribes. If you could speak to them, it would save me having the prince's death on my conscience.
I wouldn't exactly call myself a friend of theirs, but yeah, I can always give it a try. I'll leave you here.
Okay. She's a red scribe,
Can I
isn't
talk
she?
to
Why
you?
can't she heal him?
Yes?
I'd like to ask you a few questions.
What do you want to know?
Nope, never mind. She doesn't have anything new to say. This room is filled with red scribes. Why do I need to go and get them? But okay. I could sleep, though. Little weird.
Mercenary?
I need your help. According to the villagers, there's a beast haunting the swamp, and it's attacked them several times.
I have heard about it, yes. And although I don't have any concrete information about the creature, there are some things that corroborate what they say. Even though we aren't very good at magic, we still feel it. And since we came to the swamp, we have all felt a powerful source nearby. The problem is that the source seems distorted, corrupted. Kind of like the one the Ice Lords use. Only not the same.
I hope for your sake that you're right about
All of this
that.
dialogue is unskippable, by the
Otherwise,
way.
we're really up shit creek.
We are very certain of it. But this magic could very well have transformed one or more creatures in the swamp, making them more aggressive, bigger. Who knows? Something to frighten the villagers, in any case.
So, you're telling me the thing is magic and corrupted? That's great. Just what I needed. I'll be going now.
Okay, where's the guy that I need to talk to?
Do you have any idea how to wake the elf prince up?
Oh, this is just like the first Final Fantasy.
I don't.
think I've tried just about every remedy I know, but nothing works.
Are you sure?
You said just about. I'm guessing that's not by chance.
It's true. There's one formula I haven't tried yet. An extremely powerful solution that requires a certain ingredient to make. An ingredient I don't have.
What is it?
What is it?
A very virulent poison secreted by the chrysalid queen. But be careful you don't mix them up with the ones you usually see. I wanted to go looking for them myself, but the villagers stopped me. They say they're really dangerous. It seems they can be found along the road we took to get here. And apparently, they only come out at night.
Noted.
I'll get you some. I gotta go.
Got it, okay. Collect components during the night. I gotta talk to the captain of the guard about letting in the third-person guy, though. That's the steward. That's Randval. That's that guy. Who's this guy over here? It says there's a guy to talk to here, but there isn't, though. Weird. Okay, I've got several waypoints. I guess I'm going this way.
Do I have to spill it out, or should I just put my boot in your arse? Clear off!
Would you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds, please? The steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't he think I got enough on my plate? Now he sends me some ore blade from God's nowhere. Hey, as long as it ain't me is paying for you, hey? You want to help? Knock yourself out. I warn you, there's plenty to do.
Get to the point before I set a torch to your breath.
All right, take it easy. No need to get nasty, eh? You want to help? Yes or no?
Keep talking.
Well, for a start, you could try and find one of my patrols that's gone missing. At first, I thought maybe one of those half-wits was sleeping it off under a tree somewhere. But it's been a while now. Maybe something bad happened to him in the swamp.
Oh no, not something bad.
Guess I could go back and check.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was going to ask you. After that, well, I suppose a pro like you, I guess you would be useful helping out the sentries. It won't be luxury. I don't know if you've seen what we're supposed to fight with, but, wow, if you can have a word with your quartermaster to see what he can do for my lads, you have my blessing.
The benediction of the drunk. Better and better.
It's what all us fucking mercenaries dream of. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Right, we may be living in the arsehole of Virtue, but being armed like a bunch of tramps we can do without. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of tricks while you're at it. A bit of training. Couldn't do no harm.
I have to teach these guys how to do their job.
Your
I might
men
just
can't
start with
afford
that.
to keep their thumbs in their asses. It's time to teach them how to use those weapons.
Knock yourself out, Pettyblade. I'll go and shake them awake.
What? Okay, we're doing this now? unlimited power.
I couldn't have done better.
Perfect. They'll be great at their jobs now that they're dead.
Have you got time to go again while they're still warmed up?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Is this gonna repeat infinitely? Hang on. While they're still warmed up. Oh, I'll make sure they're warm. Wait, is this like an infinite experience points farm if it does go on for a long time?
Even so, they are making progress. If you whack them enough times, they remember how to defend themselves. Are you up for giving them one last lesson?
Okay. Third time's
One
the
last
charm, I
lesson.
guess. What do I gain from this? I do gain something, right? Okay, they are getting slightly more difficult. I probably shouldn't have wasted all my mana the first round, then. That's embarrassing. Don't have any mana potions. Can I make one? Hang on. I got a new helmet that's part of my old armor set that I cannot sell or recycle. Why would I want that? And why didn't I have it before? Nope, I cannot craft it. I could have if I hadn't sold the heart dust to get new armor. Okay. Not enough mana. Okay, and almost. There we go.
Nice job. Of course, they've hated you for a while, but what they learned here today will save their lives one day.
Third degree burns
pleasure.
could save your life
I
someday.
like this way of saving lives.
Got it. This is the healing lady.
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Do I look like a
Take
refugee?
it easy there, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blades. I'm not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do.
Why did it tell me to talk to her?
Haven't you anything better to do than bother me?
Not according to my quest
Hang on a
markers.
sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed ape. You practice medicine, I presume? Your tools seem rather barbaric.
Well, I'm great at cauterizing. Yeah, I can make potions.
Listen, if you show me the recipes, I could probably help you cook up some remedies for these people.
Good idea, and it would be my pleasure to help you.
That's very kind of you. Unfortunately, what we are missing most are the ingredients.
Me too.
In fact, there is something that you could doubtless do for me. I'm worried about my assistant Haman. I haven't seen him for a while now, and I fear he might have gone into the swamps to look for the plants I need. We're forced to venture further and further in to find the plants we need. With all that's been going on lately, I forbade him from going back out alone, but the boy is nothing if not stubborn.
Ah, stubborn? Yeah, I hate people like that.
Please find him. He's a good boy. He's done nothing but help others since he arrived. Without him, the House of Healing would be a house of death.
If I'm gonna go slogging through the swamps anyway, might as well take a look around and try to bring back the plants you need too, right? Got any drawings or descriptions?
Yes, that's a good idea. I would be grateful to you. But above all, try to bring back my assistant Haman in one piece. He is your priority.
How many days has this guy been
The
missing
rest,
for?
Basically, I need food, medicinal herbs, and of course, I wouldn't say no to a few pre-prepared potions. All of our stock seems to disappear so quickly. I'll give you the parchment that I made for Haman to help you recognize the specimens I need. He knows them by heart now, after so many trips.
Right. Plants, potions, chow, and one assistant. If I come across some elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
That would be lovely.
I'll take my leave. See you later.
Okay. I'm pretty sure a lot of this stuff is optional. But I do not want to get a bad ending. Who knows how many karma points I'm losing just by putting so much into pyromancy. I don't think this is ethical. I'm gonna keep doing it, but... That's the steward? Yep. Yeah, it says there's a guy to talk to over here, but he is nowhere to be seen. And it's not that guy, because that's a completely different guy. It is nighttime now. Cows. Aw, they're cute. I wish to pet this creature. Hey, you got weird horses. Keep up the good work. Hold on a second. There's a quest point over here. Okay, I think I'm gonna end this here for now. I just gotta find a place to sleep. I remember there was some tents that I could use around this way. The stalks. Oh, this is where I stole all those items from. Yeah, there was a bed in here. Not the one with the dying guy in it, though. There was a different one. Yeah, here we go. Well, that didn't... Okay, I save manually. Got it. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna try and raid somebody if I can. Bot. Hang on a minute. How do I deal with the bot? It's not letting me do that from mobile for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah. Thank you very much. Have a good day, night, afternoon, whatever it is where you are, and I will see you later.